Hey guys, so I'm just going to go through the 12 Days of Christmas little ukulele warm-up exercise that I came up with last week because I think it was pretty fun and it might have been a little confusing. So download the PDF that I sent out, or it should be in the link of this video, and follow along. So we have 12 days and 12 different exercises, and what we're going to do is we're going to go through it like the song would go through it. So you start on day 1, and then you do day 2 and day 1, and then you do day 3, day 2, and day 1. And you can do it with a click track if you want to really get your changes, tight. Or you can just do, one chord, one strum on each chord. You can also do it with a pattern. So I'm going to do it with pattern 6. Actually, pattern 7, I guess. So let's just go through all the 12 days together. Maybe, we'll start on day 1 and we'll just go down. Day 1 is a B flat. So just like all exercises, we're trying to get a nice clear chord. You could arpeggiate it like that, or you could just strum it. And I put that on day 1 so we have to play it the most because we know we try to avoid B flat. Day 2, we're going to play E minor and B7. We're going to do that 2 times because it's day 2. Day 3, we're going to do C, F, G7. We're going to do that 3 times because it's day 3. Day 4 is going to be G major 7, which I play it just by barring those top 3 strings there. You can also do it like the D chord, but it's down a string. That's G major 7. And then G7 and C. So let's go 1 time. 2 times. 3 times, 1 more time. Okay, 5th day we're going to do G, G minor, D, D7. So G minor is a bit of a new chord as well. It's going to be 1st fret of the A string, 2nd fret of the C string, and 3rd fret of the E string. It's got a nice minor sound to it. So I'm going to go. I'm trying to find ways that I can make this more efficient, so I can leave my 3rd finger pressed between G and G minor. And with D, I'm just lifting up my middle finger. One more time. Okay, day 6 is E minor to A. We saw this a lot in Jingle Bell Rock. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. Okay, 7th day is a nice little easy one. A minor, F, D minor, G7. Maybe I'll switch up. I'm going to do pattern 4 now. Down, down, up, down, down, up. That's 1 time. That's 2 times. 3 times. 4 have some fun now. We're going to do a slide. So a slide is when I start with my finger pressed, I pluck it, and then the next sound you hear is the sound of me keeping this finger pressed and sliding it up. I like the sound of 2 frets. You can do more frets if you want. You can do only 1 fret. So there's a lot that can be worked on in something like this. Being very accurate, having a nice clear sound, having one sound. You don't want it to sound like, I mean, that is cool, but that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to make one sound. So you can slide up, going this way on the neck, or you can slide down. Those are some slides. Very fun. Day 9, we're going to do chucks or stops. I'm not exactly sure what to call these, but basically we're going to play a chord. I'm going to choose B flat because I'm feeling a bit evil. And I'm just going to play it really sort of strong strum, and then I'm going to quickly mute it with my palm. Now this is a cool one because I can actually also lift up the chord with this hand. But what we're trying to focus on is this hand. So if I choose more of an open chord with open strings, this is A minor. So you can mute it with the palm of your hand, or sort of, I use the back part here sometimes when I don't have such a big bulky comfy sweater on. So play around with that. Go really slow at first, 2 motions, and then try to make it faster. And you can change chords if you want. Alright, those are chucks or stops as I call them. Next, day 10 is hammer-ons. So we're going to pluck the open string, and then the next sound we're going to hear is the sound of my finger hammering onto that string to make the second sound, and I'm not going to pluck again. So you want to be really strong on your thumb. I'm getting a sound without even plucking. So those are hammer-ons. Next one is a pull-off, which is the opposite of a hammer-on. I'm going to start with my finger on the string. I'm on the 2nd fret here, and I'm going to play it, and then the second sound you hear is the sound of my lifting my finger off. There's about 3 different ways to do a pull-off. You can just lift it straight off. You can also sort of pull it, sort of like hook the string and then pull it straight outwards. That gives a bit more of a sound, or you can pull it downwards. So play around with those 3 methods. Pull-offs and hammer-ons are fun to do together. Then we have the spider exercise. This is one of my favorites. What we're going to do is go starting on the open string, and then we're going to go 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, and then we'll go to the next string. And what we're trying to do is really stretch our fingers. We want nice clear sounds, and bonus points if you can actually leave all your fingers pressed as you go rather than lifting them off. And then I can go back down. Also called the chromatic scale, and bonus points if you can find the one note that is repeated in this little exercise. Now if you want to try experimenting too, you can just go up 1 string. So I'll go up 4 frets, and then I'll slide to the 5th fret, reposition. Kind of fun. Have fun with it. All these exercises are different finger strengthening, finger stretching, chord patterns. Try it with different strumming patterns, try it with a metronome, try going through the whole 12 days of Christmas. I maybe in the future will make a nice video where I go through it all and you can try to keep up and it'll be really fun. But for now, just work on it all, and I will see you guys later.